It was? I didn't see that part.
By the way, Rafe.
Yeah, I think he
Lynn's
did
got something to tell you there. I hold up the folded up portable hole.
Right, yeah, I saw you doing that. Oh.
1,000.
Holy shit.
Okay, let's just keep that between you and me for now.
Matter of fact, when he opens the bag, they'll actually be sticking out. I mean, it literally had to wrap the folded hole around the top of them.
It's like a giant Santa bag of dragon eggs.
I imagine it's so stuffed full that gold coins kind of like filter between the cracks of those rocks. Because weren't we keeping all the extra stuff in there?
I don't know. I don't have shit in there.
You
All
don't.
my stuff is on me, and I also hold the party funds.
Oh, that's right.
Because I don't trust the magic bags.
You don't trust me.
No, I just don't trust the magic bags to hold our money.
Well, I needed something to hold it tight, and the best thing I could do would be to find a pin.
Nope. Of course he does that.
Of course he does.
Oh, I guess we do. So he's going to save them.
Oh, yeah.
You know this for a fact.
Well, I mean, it's what he paid me for.
And he paid you for the eggs.
Yeah. Do you have a problem with taking money for work done?
Nope. I just have...
You've used up
Just
over.
things
You've
are-
used up
things are-
two and a half of your 4 hours,
Yeah.
and you're
I
on the
just-
road heading out of town.
Yeah. I just
On the
have
road again.
have a bit of issue of what I was told may be evil.
Oh, they. Okay. You see this face?
Mm-hmm.
Drow,
Mm-hmm.
evil,
Fair.
history.
No.
Take something major to change somebody's psyche. I'm in the middle of a evil keeper stealing evil eggs from an evil person to sell to an evil person who's claiming to be good. But I'm telling you the claiming to be good part to keep you on my side because I think you might be a good guy. That was me meta. I just
Yeah.
transmitted.
No, I imagine that this is a what's
Fourth wall.
No. I'm trying to remember. In The Princess Bride, we had Andre the Giant, we had Inigo Montoya, and then the other guy,
Vizzini.
Vizzini. Yeah, I imagine this is the Vizzini scene where basically saying, "I'm so smart, I can tell you my entire plan, and you'd still be too stupid to understand it."
Right.
No, like when he's trying to...
That's every Bond villain ever.
He goes on for 20 minutes to explain why he can't drink one cup, so he has to drink the other. He explains that he can't drink this cup and he must drink the other. And then by the end of it, we find out both were poisoned.
I just spent the last few months of the year. I spent the last few months building up a resistant iocane.
Iocane powder. I've been slowly building up a resistance to it for years.
Odorless, tasteless, mixes instantly with liquid.
Dissolves instantly with liquid. Smell but do not touch.
But he already said it was odorless. So why did he tell him to smell it?
Because he doesn't smell anything. It's to show that it's odorless.
Yes.
Well, it's also to show he didn't fart in it or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Don't ask me. I don't know why.
We gotta get off of this.
You've given everything away. Yes, you gotta get off the brag.
Yeah.
But more importantly, you're talking to Saf when Saf wasn't good.
Mm-hmm. He has a past.
So wait, correct me if I'm wrong, Meta.
Mm-hmm.
Saf was second iteration?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was third.
No.
Okay, that's
They
fine.
know him in the third for some reason. I don't
Yeah,
know why.
no, because he becomes the icon into the third. That's the way it always works.
Oh, okay.
He becomes the icon. Well, that went over my head.
No, because the one heroes from the last iteration are icons for the next.
Oh.
The only iteration that wasn't true was 7 because the 6th destroyed their faces. We didn't know who they were. There was only one area that was like, these are the heroes. I think that was Cauldron.
That was Cathedral.
Was it Cathedral?
That was Cathedral.
Because I remember it was in Subject's area.
They
remembered the history. But
Oh, Mintara. That's Mintara.
okay, yeah. I thought I swore his area was Cauldron, but
No.
I'll say I don't remember.
No.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
5 years ago?
Yeah.
So, Saf, we actually have somewhere to be. It's actually in that direction.
He told me he's my driver. By contract.
The contract?
Yeah.
No, I just hopped in.
Well, I have a document here that says that Davos has agreed that you were going to be my driver.
Let Glim see
Wait a
that.
minute. Is that the contract that I signed earlier? Huh.
Had a lot more in there than I thought.
Yeah.
Can Glim
Parts
see
that I
that?
couldn't read.
No.
Why not?
Alright, Glim.
Yes.
You got something you need to do. Go back.
Without you?
I'll get there on my. I'll get back to the train on my own.
Glim would never leave a friend behind.
You're not leaving me behind. Trust me.
Okay, Glim just doesn't want to walk back.
Did you have Phantom Steed yet?
Glim doesn't
That
want
is
to
a
magic.
wizard spell.
I know. Glim doesn't
No,
want to
stop
magic
it.
his way back.
It's a scary place here. There's a blue sky and everything. I don't know if
There's a
magic
blue
works.
sky. There's a blue sky, and our normal in your face sun is very shy right now. Although, does that mean that the now is hurtling into the sun?
Ooh, there's prophecy for you.
What? I'm hoping that's not actually going to be a thing. That'd be terrifying.
I don't know.
Oh, you have so much to learn about 6th iteration. The ones that actually fired the engines.
Yeah.
The ones who moved the planet.
Yeah. Again.
The second that moved the planet again.
Yeah.
Because the engines were built before that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we're in 2 and they're already built. So obviously they were built in 1.
Oh, no, the engines that are built here, that's not the engine we're talking about. The engine here we're talking about is the one that's processing the eggs and drawing out the...
Okay.
Yeah. Now, if you want to talk about that, you can ask your now friend about that. You have an hour and a half before you have to be back to the train, so...
Yeah, you know what? Might as well ask him
Might as well take in the
where the
sights.
spellstones come from because he's here and I'm contracted to
No,
it.
Fellstones are the byproduct of dragon mating.
You mean that?
So they're eggs.
Yeah, but dragons aren't mortal. They don't lay one egg at a time.
Yeah, they lay a clutch. Like most things that lay eggs.
Right, and they're reptilian.
Oh shit! Dragons used to lay a lot of eggs.
Yeah.
We got like 2 dragons' nests in our bag. That's it. Just
No.
2.
Okay, the first thing that pops to my mind is for those who are actually into aquatic life, the mola mola fish. That stupid sunfish.
Oh, the sunfish?
The flat sunfish. They lay 300 million eggs at a time.
Yeah.
Due to evolution and everything, they are the most useless fish ever. They don't do anything. They don't help with any biomes. They don't have a swim bladder. They can't eat
Just
anything with
kinda
nutritional value. Other sea life,
The
just
point,
to entertain themselves, just torture them.
Yeah, but that's seals. And then seals get tortured by killer whales. It's a vicious circle of bullying in the ocean. Press F to pay respects.
But what I'm getting at is the only reason these things keep living to modern ages is because of the 300 million eggs at a time.
Mm-hmm.
are you saying that there might be a reason why there aren't any dragons on Earth? Just dragons on Nycos is simply because somebody didn't let the eggs continue to develop at that rate?
No,
Or maybe
it's because
or
they
maybe
haven't
because
hit that
dragons aren't laying them.
Maybe because they haven't got to that 300 million mark yet.
Maybe the ones you're digging up are literally the last of them.
The Last of
We're about
Us.
to bring 1,000 more. Who knows what's gonna happen to those on the time train?
Oh, those are 1,000. The 720 on your cart are all black.
I know the ones. I'm talking about the ones in the portable hole.
Are
The 10,000?
all metallics.
Yeah,
Which are good.
which we perceive to be good.
Okay, let's also put it like this.
This
Let's
is
also put-
Nycos. For all we know, Tiamat could be the good one.
okay, let's also be
Good point.
let's also be a little terrified
That's
on one other thing.
that's a totally Nycos response.
Let's also be a little
Holy
paranoid.
crap, we're doing it backwards again.
Let's also be a little paranoid. He said platinum.
Did he? No, he said metallic.
Oh, he said
He said
that.
platinum.
But
He
There's
said
platinum included.
Yeah.
No, mini platinum.
Little ones. Little legs like that.
There's only supposed to be one of those.
Oh, shit.
That's why I said let's be very paranoid.
It's like, hey, Travis, guess what? His extra psi wins.
Or Bahamut's, depending on certain things.
I just thought of a horrible pun to play on him.
No.
I'm not going to say it because he'll be on the stream and watch it.
Here's
But I
the
just thought of
worst.
a horrible pun to play on
I'm
him.
pretty sure his show's going on right now.
Let's
So
all
he'll probably watch it later.
That's
let's
what
all take solace in the fact that if the metallics are good, that means good dragons were delivered by Glim. There's a glimmer of hope.
Are you saying you are the mother of dragons?
I am the glimmer of dragons.
So, Saf, you mind if I call you Saf?
Usually that's only described to my friends, but we're brethren, you know.
Till the end.
And now we're cohorts in crime since we're stealing this cart of dragons. The wagon of dragons?
Wagon of Dragons. So, if these are all the byproduct of dragons made of, do they go into... Like, how long does it take them to hatch?
Well, that's the wonder of the machine. The sorter
Mm-hmm.
and all those different radiation platforms that were bombarding them with light.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Normal dragon gestation is somewhere close to 150 to 200 years.
All right.
Eggs that have been through the process are done in 6 weeks.
And did they grow to full size quickly too, or? Did
Yeah,
they just-
within a year.
Oh, jeez, turns a dragon into a drake.
Well, yeah, but these aren't ever going to get there.
Mm-hmm.
These would be cured.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Gravitas is, Quantivus is, as I said, he's curing them.
Okay.
So walk me through
Have you
this.
seen a local dragon?
Oh, I rolled a 2. I didn't see shit. Glim, on the other hand, did.
No,
I've
but
been
you've
pointing
got
them
really
out.
cool eyes right now.
I've been pointing them out.
You've got really cool eyes. Well, he's been pointing and pointing, but you haven't been noticing. But Saf
Look with my
Saf
special eyes.
yeah, Saf will point at one, and with your special eyes, you can see several things about that dragon flying over there. Number one is that it is a prismatic. It's like a purplish colored creature. But it has about 8 eyes. Different sizes and shapes and dimensions. Yep. You want to see what a
Just put him.
put him right here, in front of the camera here first. Isn't that cute? Yeah. Yeah, it's got 4 normal eyes and then 4 others that are the same color as its skin, and something very wrong with it.
That's a kind of terrifying.
Yeah. Well, he's saying, well, you see how far away it is. It looks about this. Here, let me see if I could. Yeah, that's about the size of a person.
Jeez. It's quite a
About
bit
average.
bigger than I thought.
About average.
Yeah, it's about twice as big as mine.
So they're growing though.
No, that's how they come.
So he's making them smaller.
He's curing them.
That's normal.
Yeah. That's before they go through the processing you just saw. As it is right now, we're going to get black dragons, swamp dragons.
Huh.
We're basically taking them to nobles to put into their moats to protect their castles.
All right.
Makes sense. So if they don't, so what's the curing thing again?
He's curing them from that aberration that makes them multidimensional and teleporting and translucent and unstable and magical.
What? Say whatever you want.
No, he was saying, but he knows what's going on. Anyway, he says, so literally anybody with any kind of sense can go up into the hills and find the Felstones, the proto eggs, and bring them down. And the bounty right now is 100 silver pieces each. So people are lining up to bring them in. Basically, it's letting people retire if they can find even one.
Because it's 1 gold.
Yeah. Laughs in 170s.
Kathos, top of the mountain range.
Glim was not informed of our payment for this excursion.
Oh, well, you don't even count. You're a stowaway, but you're his familiar. So here, what does it eat? Here's 14 copper pieces. That should get him enough to eat.
Glim already knows what he'll take in lieu of payment.
Cookies?
A little more minerals in the diet. 1.
No, you cannot have one of the eggs. These are not stones any longer. These are eggs. These are hatchable black dragon eggs. So no. They're all accounted for.
Oh, that's what we're doing with the Felstones. Making it so they don't turn into this.
Maybe.
It's the opposite of what we're doing, isn't it?
Keep thinking for a second here.
Well, what we're doing right now is not.
Oh no, I'm talking about like actually. Like,
Yeah, what you're really
story.
trying to do is bring those.
Yeah, like that. Quantivis wants these, right?
No,
Quantivis wants the smaller ones.
no. Quantivis wants to do what he's doing.
Kill them, right? Or because that's what we know.
He's a part of the process to purify dragons. What do we know about purification? Associated with the Veils.
Usually means eradication.
Purification is to wipe out.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, that's why Travis is right to hate the bastard.
Mm-hmm.
And right now you're helping him get a shipment of black dragons to purify.
Yeah,
Now,
I'm trying to figure out how to stop that.
well, it might help if you try to explain to the evil Sapphire why he doesn't want to be the evil
Be
Sapphire.
the reason my ancestor turned to good. Alright. So, Saf, question.
Yeah.
What does purification mean to you?
Oh, it means to cleanse, to make whole, to complete.
And you believe this to be the same definition that Quantivis has for purification?
That's what he described to me. That he was going to make these dragons the perfect specimens of the dragon.
Well, where we're from, those who believe in purification believe in nothingness. That
Sounds
purity,
like they're kind of boring.
Oh, it's incredibly boring. It's the opposite of what I believe.
I thought red was the opposite of what you believe.
I'm talking about on the color wheel. But and I have reason to believe that what Quantivis wants is the.
So you know Quantivis.
Well, you've said his name a few times now, and his description sounds similar to what I'm familiar with.
Okay, but a paycheck's a paycheck. We've agreed that you do what you have to do to get paid. Even if a job does evil, hey, it's our nature, right?
Yes, but sometimes one needs to transcend their nature.
Why?
Would you rather have some gold now, or copper, silver, whatever gets you by. Some money. Would you rather have some money now? Or would you rather have true immortality and being remembered by everybody after you?
You could have some money now, or you could be remembered in 30 years.
No, forever.
Yeah.
You have an undying legacy.
Well, undying legacy, all I do is find a vampire, right?
If
That
you know
makes-
what I mean.
That makes you that makes you undead, not undying, because you can still walk out in the sun and go poof.
The times are changing, Saf. Do you want to be on the good side or the bad side?
No, it's more of the right or the wrong side, because the wrong side lends you
Well,
to be forgotten.
You're appealing to my sense of pride, and I'm not proud of what I've done in the past. So I guess I'd have to say I'd take the gold.
So, because you're not proud in what you've done, you don't want to be proud in what you'll do.
I think it's more or less.
That is so far out of my what could I possibly do that would make a difference of that sort? I mean, so far I'm a 2-bit thief, and I've made enemies in several different nations already. My name is I'm wanted in several countries, so I mean that's notoriety, right?
Well, that's infamy. And sometimes that leads down the right path, but what I'm trying to get at is getting these to where they should go instead of what's getting you some gold. Maybe letting them be natural.
Oh, you mean stop the factory?
Stopping the factory would get you paid a lot more likely because
Who's going to pay that bill? I mean, as it is right now.
I mean, you said yourself nobles are paying for the black dragon eggs, right?
Yeah.
So don't you think nobles will pay for all kinds of different dragons? What little prince wouldn't want a shiny gold dragon or a brilliant red one to ride around?
No. Okay, so red ones are being saved as well and being sold.
I know, but
You said
Cracking.
shiny red. You mean
yeah,
metallics and
I'm talking about all dragons. I'm just
Okay.
saying save them.
Right.
all.
but yeah, but the process would take a lot longer. We wouldn't get paid. I mean, we're talking about something we can do we're wanting to convert the world in less than a year, rather than having to wait for 250 years for the first wave of dragon eggs to hatch.
You see, well, I understand you.
Also, our viability is about 1,000% over what would normally happen. Eggs in a clutch, draconically, historically, is 1 out of 100. We're hatching 10 out of 100, and we're hatching it 250,000 times faster, statistically.
Well, faster isn't always better.
Right now we need a bigger paycheck.
I'm gonna start tinkering with the little finder, see if anything changes.
Just point at what you're sitting on.
Well, no, because it's
Correct me if I'm wrong.
it's
Didn't the
extra
finder
dimensional.
also have? Well, didn't the finder also have a setting for where the stone should be planted?
Later.
I thought that's how we were determining where they should go.
No, you were getting that as
First
a
one was from a
clue.
prophecy. The second one just kind of happened. we were walking around in the citadel, and it's like,
They were doing a
Oh,
ritual.
hey.
They were doing a ritual to plant an egg, but they didn't have it.
Ah,
They were intending on stealing it from you.
okay. That I
And,
did not know.
and the ritual they were going to do was not the ritual you were doing.
Okay.
So they found the place and we're waiting for the egg, and you brought them the egg. So they thought
Okay.
they'd beat you up and take it, but they didn't.
I'm still gonna fiddle with it. See if anything happens.
Well, fortunately, the eggs that are in your bag, and it's closed, so it doesn't register those. But you also notice that it doesn't register any of these, and is pointing back at the factory.
Tap tap tap.
odd.
Hey Ray,
This is reading
I
wrong.
am not familiar entirely with vehicles, so I do the one
Yeah,
thing you're not
neither.
supposed to do.
Stand up in the wagon.
No.
Oh, you're going. What you doing?
Hey, Wraith,
Oh,
there's
no.
a thing!
Doesn't matter because he doesn't know what he's doing either. So he's just
Yes,
just plodding along.
But he is the
he's
driver.
just holding. Well, no, he went yeah once, and the wagon's been moving on its own since then. He's just,
The horses know what they're doing. There's no horses. Huh?
anyway, he puts the indicator in front of your face, and it's registering 1 and on you
Okay, wait.
because you were carrying 1, right?
He's carrying 1, and we've got 720 or something, I thought.
720 in the wagon, but it's not registering them.
That's odd.
I'm going to inspect 1.
These aren't registering as fellstones.
They're not. They're eggs. I told you that.
Right.
And why would you have a thing that registers? You a spy?
No, we stole that.
Ooh, can I have it?
No, we need it.
1,000 gold pieces?
Nah, we still.
And 1 egg.
We need it.
2,000 gold pieces?
And 1 egg.
Jeez, how much is Quantifus paying you?
Oh no, this is out of my own stash.
I know, but how much is he paying you? If you have that much gold, what is the?
I told you I have a very checkered past where I've done a lot of things I don't that nations want me for. I have a lot more money from that than I even do for Quantifus. I'm doing this thing for Quantifus because it was an easy job.
So in other words, you don't even need the gold.
It's never been about money for me. It's about the style and finesse. Getting 1 over on people.
What is it you desire, Saf?
No, why wouldn't you want to get 1 over on Quantifus then? Or another 1 over on the trolls?
Oh no, I would never cross Davros.
What is it you desire, Saf? What do you want?
What do I want? What I really want is
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
I want truth.
Truth?
Kind of explains why the purple one's inside of this little sapphire.
What do you mean truth? Truth about what?
No, truth. The sword of truth.
The sword of truth?
Yeah, like the arrow of justice, or the bow of justice. I'm sorry, bow of beauty. You've heard these, right?
Oh. The axe of strength.
There we go. You remember them?
In many legends and tales.
Colder.
Colder.
I think it's called hot now.
Heat isn't the heart of cold. Colder. You got the poem someplace. I know you do.
Buried.
Might be on the back of Kodar's sheet. My cat kind of chewed up a good corner of it.
No.
It's like his name.
I know it starts
street
with.
score.
I know that one of his beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. That was literal.
Heat in the heart of colder.
Yeah. Something is in slumber.
Something. Axe!
Truth and lies or something. I don't know.
Strength.
Where is truth?
Yeah, I think we both know who definitely has it.
Or who will have it?
Who will have had it?
No, it hasn't been made yet. Not built to the third iteration.
What? Truth?
So he's looking for something that doesn't exist.
Right. Sword of truth.
You're looking for something that isn't.
Well, sure, because it's in the prophecies.
Yeah, but it doesn't exist yet.
That's how prophecy works.
Yeah, but if you're looking, doesn't that mean you need to find the person who's going
No,
to
you
create
have to
it?
make it.
Okay.
Right.
Glim's gonna focus some magical essence into trying to make the image of a sword of truth over the handle he currently has.
Right, because he has an empty handle.
No. Well,
Yeah, no, you have the big sword and then the empty handle.
no, I don't. I don't have that one.
You don't have the big sword on you?
I have the big sword, not the empty handle. I'm referring to something we just kind of got.
No.
Really?
Yep. Let's see what happens.
He's casting through it, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, the first person is attempting to use the Rod of Entomos. Go ahead and sorry, the Wand of Entomos. Go ahead and make
So I'm just telling you what I'm trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to basically make the best depiction of crystalline sword over this crystalline antenna.
Did you see that, Daryl?
What do we get?
You're not holding a crystalline rod anymore. You're holding a crystal sword.
You turned the.
It
What was
glows. It glows deep indigo.
Fuck yeah! Sorry, children.
That indigo that's inside the crack.
The indigo that indicates truth.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I recognize the sword then, or is it?
Yeah. No. He creates it, and the thing is that it makes an audible, that crystalline cracking sound as it forms.
But
So Saf grabs the reins,
Mm-hmm.
looks over his shoulder, pulls on the reins, stops the horses. What did you do?
You know, I don't know.
How long have you had that?
13 seconds.
Give up the bad ways, and let us take these eggs off your hands.
His eyes get really wide, and he drops to one knee and says, "I realized I'd made fourth level, my lord, but I did not recognize you."
No! We found out who the shabby gnome is.
I actually kind of go for knighting him. Knighting him. Rise, as Black Saf.
I will serve you forever, for the rest of my life. First thing I'm going to do is destroy these eggs and become the enemy of A&A shipping.
Well, no, I think you can become the enemy of A&A shipping by simply.
You only need to disappear these eggs. We'll take them off your hands.
Actually, yeah,
No. No, he won't do that. He knows that they're evil.
Okay.
Maybe we know why Saf ends up with the moniker Dragon Slayer.
Closing at 10, so you got about 35 minutes.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Wow, that's the earliest lead time he's ever given us. Holy crap.
Yeah.
And we have the least setup ever.
Yeah, exactly. Of course.
Just pick up.
Pick up the So,
Yeah, they were pretty light tonight, so I'm not surprised they're closing at 10.
I am just saying this due to the fact that I have seen a different Saf. Perhaps there's a bit of a.
Maybe has he seen him?
Anytime you draw your weapon, I see him.
Oh, you see the thing.
Yeah, the
You see
thing.
the actual Saf.
So I imagine the pommel of the weapon has a untainted stone.
Yours?
The truth sword I gave him.
no, what you just created, you actually manifested the first of the weapons of power
Yee.
Yeah,
in an actual crystal rod,
Yes.
which tells you where the crystal rods came from.
Yeah.
We grew them on bug people?
Davros is only the first of 6.
Shit.
They're not beg people, they're Yarlin.
Oh, great.
And truth was the first one.
Yeah.
So in
And
the
I
beginning there
recognize
was
that sword because I've seen the Sword of Truth before.
Exactly.
And I'm like, wait a minute!
Wait a minute!
That's not supposed to happen.
That was
Cody,
not supposed to happen.
in the beginning there was truth, and it was wielded by a fucking drow.
No, it wasn't. It was wielded by a gnome.
That too.
A shabby gnome.
A shabby gnome that could cast magic but pretended to be a screaming idiot.
A barbarian.
That's what I
With
said.
a Y.
With
A barbarian.
Barbarian. B-E-R-R-Y.
Actually, misspelled
What-
it right.
what
It's baby Rian.
Wait, what color is the Sword of Truth?
Indigo.
Okay. No, because I was gonna
I'm
say if
pointing at the picture.
No, I get that, dude. No, I don't know why I thought for a second you said orange, because then I'm just gonna go, does it smell faintly of pumpkin spice?
Yes. No.
No, it smells of lavender, obviously.
Now it is. Alright. So, are we okay with this?
The good news is you have enough time to scamper back to catch the train,
Yeah.
leaving the sword of truth in the hand of him. That means you didn't technically get the rod.
We've put it where
But-
it needs to be.
But on the other hand, you could go back past them theoretically because he did have 2 of them.
Just get like, hey, we figured the thing out. Give me the other rod.
Oh, okay.
All right.
If he's okay with it.
Okay.
Cody,
Cool.
That's
this
fair.
is why Saf chose you. He knew eventually you'd find
You'd have
his
to be the
God.
one to. You brought him to God. You realize that. You brought your own master to.
No, this is why Glim is now terrifying to me, because this is the second thing he's made, and the first thing was a red dragon, apparently.
Orange dragon.
Orange? Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going for
So
that
Glim
he
is turning-
also thinks his god is my familiar.
Yes. So
My
eventually,
familiar is a god.
eventually you will be able to summon him.
Well, no, that's that whole servant is the master thing.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
The master pretends to be a fool.
Why do you think he agreed to be your mentor? Alrighty, so mission accomplished. You get out of there with the other rod because he did have a pair of them.
We have found truth.
And no, you
No.
created
We created.
We created truth for Entomos,
the sword.
because we've learned it.
Yes.
So now the
No, but what you found is that the crystal rods manifest reality.
apparently, if you roll a 20, it turns whatever you want.
Alright, we're out of time anyway, guys. Thanks for watching.
Bye
See you all next
bye.
time.
See you next week.
For more shenanigans.
Where did the box go? The box vanished.
Probably just lower than you can see.
We love each and every one of our viewers. And you,